Good morning, all you Bulldogs. It is a great day to be a Bulldog.
Bell County, Kentucky.
Almost 80% of our students are underprivileged.
What kind of poverty are you talking about with some of these kids?
You're going to create your own.
I would be confident in saying that when they leave on Friday, they may not eat again until Monday.
For School Superintendent Tom Gambrill, funding is more than just books.
When coal mining was basically eliminated in our area, we've been losing population. When you lose students, you lose funding.
The elementary and middle school principal is Jennifer Blankenship.
Remember, boys and girls, I love you, I believe in you, and I've got your back.
You are acutely aware of money.
Oh, acutely aware of it.
Do you have to be acutely aware?
You do.
Every year of her 28 years as an educator here, Blankenship fought for every dollar for her kids.
How much of this room is funded?
The entire room.
A third of all of Bell County, Kentucky school district funding in 2021 came from federal sources. So this district is listening as incoming President Donald Trump pledges this.
One other thing I'll be doing very early in the administration is closing up the Department of Education in Washington, D.C., and sending all education and education work and needs back to the states.
What exactly that means for a state like Kentucky is unclear. Trump won this state. In Bell County, 84% voted for Trump, yet it deeply relies on federal funding. And that's not unusual. A CNN analysis found the 15 states that most rely on federal funding for its public schools in 2022 all voted for Trump.
And I voted for President Trump.
I mean, you're an educator. You didn't vote for Trump eliminating federal funds.
No,
here.
I did not vote for that. I voted for President Trump to make America first again and to improve our lives.
Do you believe that he would cut funding for this county?
I want to say in my heart, absolutely not. I do not think that's what the voters want. If we have federal cuts, then that's going to mean bigger classroom sizes. I would lose teachers, first and foremost. It's devastating for this school in particular.
If these cuts happen, it'll be awful. It'll be awful for our kids.
Mrs. Goodnight, as her 4th and 5th graders call her, grew up in Bell County. Her son is a 3rd grader here.
They're not going to be as prepared in their adult lives. Just because they're here in Appalachia doesn't mean they don't deserve it. They deserve it just as much as anybody else.
My first position was a part-time custodian in the district.
This superintendent is still doing multiple jobs, taking on paying invoices and answering the district's phones just so he can save money on administrative help and send more money to his classrooms.
I don't think that anyone in our county wants to cut our school funding. I don't think that anyone voted for that.
Do you mind if I ask who you voted for in the election?
I voted for Donald Trump, and I voted against Amendment 2.
Amendment 2, so-called school choice, would have allowed Kentucky tax dollars to go to non-public schools. But it failed overwhelmingly in Kentucky, even though President Trump supports the policy.
The education of our students is the most important thing to me. That's my job. I don't think that either of my votes will harm our students overall.
Have a good day. I love you.
Jessica Winkler, mom of 3 in the school district, says there's a simple reason why voters choose this path.
The biggest thing to understand is that I feel like the people of this community prioritize conservative values and they vote there first.
What would you say to anyone who has a vote on whether or not federal dollars come to Bell County?
To a lot of people, this is simply a political issue or an issue of economy. But to small town America, it's about providing, whether impoverished or not, a group of kids to be successful at the next level. It's way more than just a political issue. It's an issue of community.